Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing? Yeah. Yeah, don't really have an excuse for being late this time. It's like... time just got away from me. Oh. Yeah. So, yeah. Big news, obviously, is Nintendo Direct happened today. So I now got a good idea what the Switch 2 details are. Actually, I'm going to start recording this section. So, so we saw the Direct itself. It wasn't the barn burner that the Switch 1 reveal was, but, you know, it's fine. Like, good selection in games. Obviously, open world, leading off open world Mario Kart, thumbs up. I like that. And then it's like, I do find it kind of funny that Nintendo then proceeded to make a big deal about how they've got party chat and that they've got integrated an optional camera for video chat. And I'm seeing going, you know, the Xbox 360 had most of that a decade ago, right? Maybe not the having gameplay streamed to your friends at like 10 FPS, but again, that's something that's basically considered table stakes at this point. Steam does it, has that option. You can stream your games to your friends via Steam. I'm fairly sure the PS4 had it as well. It's like, yeah, the old joke about Nintendo being a generation behind when it comes to online infrastructure seems to remains true, unfortunately. But yeah, if you ignore that, and it's like that that wheelchair basketball game that requires the mouse mode on both Joy-Cons, therefore making it probably the least inaccessible game in a while for anyone with like physical motion disabilities. It's like, But ignoring those two, yeah, that was a pretty solid show. Right up to like interesting selection of third-party games. I do like the fact that we got the likes of CD Projekt Red and yeah, Gearbox announcing Borderlands 4 is definitely a positive sign for third-party support, as is IO Interactive announcing Project 007, which I imagine that means we're going to see more of that soon, because as you've seen in my Hitman streams, I actually do quite like Hitman, their previous games, but yeah. Yeah, the point, it wasn't the knockout blow, there wasn't the revelation of, here's the game you've been looking forward to, Breath of the Wild, oh, by the way, we're also doing mainline Mario. And there wasn't that. It was just like, here's the game you're looking forward to, Mario Kart, and our second wave first-party title is going to be a new Donkey Kong game. Which, to be fair, looks interesting. It's the first time we've seen a collectathon use destructible terrain as like their big hook. And obviously, it's Nintendo, who have an impeccable track record with 3D platformers, so it's almost certainly going to be great. But yeah, there's no OMG, holy shit, must buy the console moment. And then the presentation ended with a conspicuous lack of pricing for anything. And then, like 15 minutes later, press releases came out revealing the prices, and So, the price of the hardware itself, not too offensive. I would have liked it to be like 10% less than it is. Like, talking UK prices here. If you could have gotten the Switch 2 plus Mario Kart World bundle for $3.99, that would have been great. But instead, it's $4.30, and I'm like, personally, I can deal with that, but yeah. The problem was the revelation that Nintendo is looking for the physical copy of Mario Kart World, £75 sterling, $80, 90 euros. So Nintendo, if you're European, has had a couple of games where they priced it more expensive. In the Switch 1, it was Zelda Breath of the Wild, which, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that was £55 and €60. And they did the same price for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And Americans only knew about the third one because it was the only one where they gave a $10 surcharge. So Nintendo doing that for Mario Kart, honestly, given how monumentally successful Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was, I can understand. The problem here is that it breaks a new threshold in the process. It's the first $80 game in this millennium. Like, north of a quarter of a century. And it's like, so if Nintendo's asking $80 for Mario Kart, they're 100% asking $80 for a new mainline Mario platformer and definitely a new mainline Zelda game. But B, I imagine a lot of the big third parties are looking at that and go, well, that means we can charge $80 for your Ghosts of Yotes and your Borderlands 4s, right? And I do think we're already at the point now where games are pricing themselves out of their own market. I think a lot of AAA games going to $70 hurt themselves in doing so. I think a lot of games would have made more money had they stuck with 60. And now seeing Nintendo opening the door to $80 games means that I think a lot of publishers are going to just keep on burning themselves on that stove, keep on making the same mistake. Side note, €90 for a game, and I think correct me if I'm wrong, the Switch 2 price for Europe was like it was short of €500. But I forget off the top of my head. €470 for the console alone, 510 with Mario Kart World. Okay. And of course, as I said, Mario Kart World physically on its own, €90. That's a lot. I think a large part of the reason why the PS5 hasn't sold as many units as the PS4 was because Sony had charged too much money for European versions of games and consoles. And I think Nintendo's fallen into the exact same trap. Because I think Donkey Kong Bonanza, I think they were priced at €80 as well. So, sorry, correction. Yeah, €80 for the physical God, 70 years for the digital. That's the other thing. They've added a $10 euro pound surcharge on physical copies over digital copies, which and don't get me started on the game key card thing. Like, I get it. Third-party publishers were going to essentially jury-rig a solution like how Spyro, the Spyro Remastered trilogy on the Switch, and I think the Bioshock collection as well on the Switch, had like a small game on the card, and then you had to download the whole thing on via a big day one patch for the actual game. And so I'm not surprised that Nintendo has formalized that, but yeah, not just surprised but disappointed, especially since it appears, at least in Australia, Bravely Default the remaster is going to be using the game keycard for their physical versions, which doesn't bode well. I suppose the side benefit is that it's still going to be a card, so you're still going to be able to resell it, and the retailers will probably be a bit more keen to discount it compared to like physical cards that will always have a collector market. This is going to be completely of no interest to collectors. But yeah, I do get the sense of Nintendo grasping defeat from the jaws of victory here, because on paper it's a fine console, it's just that everything's too expensive. Yeah. But yeah, rant over, stop recording. How about some video games, huh? So, I'll get into this mess. So, we are starting a new series I'm going to call Wildcard Wednesdays, where I play games that I'm not committing to full playthroughs on. And we're starting with the new hotness, Schedule 1. Oh well, I figure, yeah, it's Schedule 1, which, as the name implies, yeah, drugs. Illegal drugs. I'll start with best VM name, the organization. Yeah, buzzed. Alright, so now for some plot. Paradise in Paradise. Right. So starting with tutorial then. Plant trimmers. Easy inputs on the bottom left corner. Okay. Packaging station. And repeat. Okay, take the output, put in the inventory, grab the watering can, escape. build up again. App? What app? Tab. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, morning, buddy. Lovely day, ain't it? Sure is. If you're heading into town for something, would you mind grabbing something for me?
Okay.
Drive into town. Actually stick to the road. Don't go cross country in the tutorial. Alright. One down. And there's the pawn shop. I hope you only need 2. And the blue house. Character? No. Contacts. Joe, Andy, Doug, Chelsea. Fastest way to unlock customers is to give them free samples to a friend of an existing customer. No. That'll be Doug. Near the doctor's office. Nope. Alright, we do need soil. So, loop back around to the hardware store. Every customer has their own preferences.
Hmm.
2 bags of soil. Uh-oh. Look at how an item to conceal it. Fine, you're clean. Lucky this time, I guess. But I know you and your uncle are up to something on that ranch. Better watch your back. This town won't tolerate scum like you for much longer. You'll have to deal with patrols, body searches, vehicle checkpoints, curfews and more. There's the motel. And that's just an office. No, I'm dumb. Oops. Okay, so, yeah. That looks like, there's the condition. Debt. Not my cleanest getaway, but okay. Yeah. There's part of me that regrets doing the Nintendo Direct stuff up front and like at the start because, yeah. Now that I've got all of that off my chest, I don't feel the need to repeat it. Which makes this this obvious lull for the streamer to chat kinda empty. I got your package. Wrapping up. Okay. Water. And return everything to storage. Into the bin you go. Sleep. I believe it's already day 6. I only just started the game. Ah. So looks like that's the tutorial over. Now we'll get dumped out into the world for the real game. As I wait for things to load. Okay, and here we go. No cash, no problem, no problems. Going to get contacts and then get cash. But yeah. Okay. This is like, yeah, this is like the one bit of evidence of early access. Yeah, well, next. That just kind of makes me look old. Yeah, it'll do. None of the above, please. Oh, it's the eyeball. Whatever. Yeah, cargo pants. Yeah. And we're done. talk to unknown, you know, as a pay. That's a bus stop. Curfew tonight, 9 p.m. Okay. Aha. Uncle Nelson, UN. That makes sense. Okay. Town Hall fountain in the canal behind the supermarket. Well, there's a canal. That's kind of motorable. Nope. Ah. Yeah, that's useful. Find the supermarket. Oh, literally. And near the fountain. That's very obvious. The weather. Oh. That's not good, and came in the direction of the RV. Ah. This is our... Welcome to Highland Point. This is our territory. Don't interfere, TB. Well, so much for that. So we got about 400 bucks that we immediately have to spend on a hotel, I guess. Well, that's not ideal. You can say that again. The Benzies family. TB. B for Benzies. Okay. I figured there'd eventually be a problem, but I didn't think they'd find you this quickly. Head over to the motel and... yeah. Hardware store. Get equipment. Oh, there's a map. Customers, stash, the former RV, and no additional details. Oh. tobacco ticklers, the barbershop, laundromat, bristly dreads. Cash for trash. Oh, it's processed. Okay. I guess that's where you're gonna get some early game money. A litter picker. For sale, 50 grand. Yeah, it's the same hotel model as before. I'm guessing this is the office. Well, I'd like to rent a room. 75 for the week. Fine. Room 1. Okay. It is now half trip. Okay. Interesting decoration, but okay. Now hardware store. Started over there. Thompson Construction Demo. Yeah. Dan's Hardware. Sounds like the place. I'd like to purchase something. I don't like how the sign says here card only. Got $100 in cash. Enough for the grow tent, but nothing else. Insufficient online balance to pay like an ATM. Right. So where can I get an ATM? Use ATM. Deposit. Deposit 105. Tent, soil, cap. And yeah. Hey friend, you're new, right? Nice to see a fresh face in town. I'm down and around the hardware store. What line working? I work in agriculture. Ain't that nice? Always fancy a bit of gardening myself. Need some speed goat grow on the house. Welcome to Highland. Okay. Looks like the sun's setting, so better get in the room before curfew and then get set up. Okay. Well. Yep. Build the watering can. Don't need that anymore. And bead row, leave alone. Bin, please. Where can I get paid for this hour? And it's like having to run downtown just to find a payphone. I'm lost. Aha. You'll need to speak. Okay. Taking off. Contact. One for now. And there's a police officer with a light, so right when yeah, I'm not paying there tonight. The opposite direction. As I said, my sense of direction in these sort of games is shocked. Well, I'm at the canal anyway. So. Okay, so keep going. Oh, I think I'm screwed here. Bunch of cops right there. Bunch of cops right here, and I won't have to get here. I guess we'll have to take the long way round. Alright. Glory run. And an insect. Probably wise to refresh the water. We will need a trash bag. Okay. But now we'll sleep. Okay. And things are going very well. So we will need to make a deposit. Add to the trash bag, and we'll need blunt trimmers, packing station, baggies, and trash bag. Blunt trimmers, packing station, baggies. It's 10, and trash bag. Okay, back around the corner. Start with the harvesting. I will need these to put. Okay. Product packaging. And I haven't even found an online store, so yeah, I probably should have closed the curtains before doing all that. Oh well, what's done is done. Trash bag. Bag trash. Pick up. Dispose of it in a dumpster. Huh. $7. Just like that. Interesting bug bag. Okay. We don't need this. So, products. Wait for a customer to... Yeah, that's fine. Shipping containers near sauerkraut supreme. Okay, so we've got time for a nice break. Snake. Okay. Shipping containers near sauerkraut supreme. I don't know where that is, so... We've got the shop here. The Butterbox and the Crimson Canary, a casino. Fancy mansions. Island Medical Facility. Church. Legal Services. Andy Hanks Hardware. Ray's Real Estate. Blue Balls Boutique. And then we've got the barber shop as well. Gas Smart. Oh, we're getting clues. There's the barber shop. Dog. Now there's some shipping containers at least. Looks like the game has given some mercy and given me a clue in the mini-map. There's the barber shop. There's taco ticklers. Sauerkraut Supreme Pizza. So probably... Yeah, there it is. %, satisfaction still. I am placing a tent. Yeah, some bucks. I like food pouches. Another tent. That's okay. It'll be at night though. Skate park. Where am I anyway? Over here. The convenience is right out by my entrance. It's me 30 minutes to get ready. Now that's a skate park. Alright. That's stolen, no cafe. Your cafe. Payphone immediately behind me. More product, more customers. Free sample to a friend of an existing customer. Save up $800 and then go about buying the room. So we need 10 customers, we can only have 6. And we've got 1. Contacts. Someone just behind me. Curfew soon. Yep. Yeah, that was dumb. Try again tomorrow. A level 2 street rat. Never mind. Alright. Now we've got 2 pots of soil. Well, actually, first things first. Alright. Okay. So while we wait for that, we'll need to get some gear. In the form of 2 bags of soil, and I think I've already got 2 baggies, so 40 baggies. And might as well also grab a trash bag for later. The trash grabber would also be useful. Okay, the North Arcade Wall. I don't know where that is. What I can do on the way is pick up trash. That makes things way more efficient. Wow. And then I dropped it all on the floor like an idiot. Come on. And that peck has already paid off for itself. Wow. North Arcade Wall. It's one of those things whereby if I see it, well, probably remember where it is. It'll be probably fairly garish. Make it clear that's an arcade. That's a casino, not an arcade. Right in front of a gas trash bin. Blundered or all the way round to the start. You'd think the streets would be spotless given that they've got bins that literally pay out money for putting trash in them. Or say barn 25 grand. Bin is full. There's the real estate agent, so. Gas Mart, Island Auto. Yeah, I can keep up the car, cop car. So I'm lost. As I said, casino, not an arcade. There's the church. There's Andy Hank's Hardware. Yeah, I'm absolutely running around in circles. And make a deposit. $350. Is this it? No, that's the Grey Docks building. Randy's Bait and Tackle. Or fishing, I presume. Man, I've been making more money in selling trash than anything else today. Top Dog Car Wash. And worst comes to worst, I've made a week's worth of rent of selling trash. Laundromat, barbershop. Is this the arcade? Have I been running past this all this time? Doesn't say arcade anywhere. That's frustrating. I'm sorry for turning this into a litter picking simulator, but there's the arcade. Alright. Better get back before curfew. Down. So yeah, it was right around the corner from Dan's hardware, which in turn is right around the corner from my motel room, so yeah, that's embarrassing. Alright, get this underway. Oil up. Water. We've got some water left, so. And then seed. Pick up trash. And we are officially done for the day. And there goes the klaxon warning for curfew, but we don't care, we're going to bed. And we wait to find a bountiful harvest. Alright, packaging. Menial task, but gotta be done. Alright. put the trimmers away. Put the trash grabber on top. That's new default. And open our curtains and also put our stuff back on there. I'm sure. Gun range. That was cheap. $800 room for sale. Okay. Yeah, so it was the range, which was alright. Get on with the unlocking of customers. So. You just thought. I get the joke now. No, that's oops. The Thompson construction demolition is literally there, so. Hey. Give the landlord, for example. 7 customers. Check contacts again. Okay. To the left. Let's see. No. Okay. Anyway, behind Thompson Construction and Demolition, which is right here. Yeah. I'm assuming you also mean the big wall around Thompson's Construction and Demolition. Here we are. Okay, we have a bunch of cash. Or suppose the difference will be outright ownership of a room. Okay. Right, $807. Sauerkraut Supreme shipping containers, which is the yeah, the pizza place. And I'd like to buy the room. In cash. Hang on. Withdraw 500, 70, 600, 700, 800.
Okay.
Behind the restaurant, upstairs. Okay. Up the stairs. Here it is. Alright. Move stuff out of the motel room into there. Look, close the right mouse button to pick it up. No. Alright. Well, go back myself. Back. Where I was. Where I am now. That's more like it. $77. And looks like I'm probably going to wind up having to buy pet shutters. Is 130. What time is it? Nearly 6. That's easy enough. Okay. Do you need some more soil though?
Yeah.
Like to purchase. Oh, I've only got 77 in my banking account. No, that's enough for 15 baggies and 2 bags of soil. And they've got jars now. Oh yeah, and a trash can. And that'll be my pallets. Especially off sale. Yeah, dump some storage. And see if I can get my stuff before the curfew. And there's police right outside my door. Like again tomorrow. Opportunity to save my game and go to sleep. Wrap the third. And that's where I got the jar from. Alright. So I guess dead drop. I think I'm a change my arm and do 4 seeds. 2 hours. That's fine. Now get the destination prepped. Oh yeah, I do need... Oh yeah, there was indeed the trash can. That I had left at the warehouse. Not the warehouse, the hardware store. Yeah, no wonder it didn't get stolen. It's a trash can. Who cares? Yeah, here it is. Opposite Pillsville Pharmacy. Okay. Hasn't happened yet. There's Mike. Ready behind the supermarket. trying to remember where the supermarket is. I haven't ran past it in a bit. Unless this is it. No, that's the tacos place. Barbershop, laundromat. Thrifty treads. The butter box. Andy Hanks Hardware. Once again, I am lost. Aha, supermarket. There it is. And there's the dead drop. Casino. Thompson Demolitions. Down here is the Sauerkraut Supreme Pizza, the arcade, the Red Shack, and yeah, there's the basketball court. Meant I really ran past my place. Alright. Next, grab the watering can. Top it off. And water. Let's see if I can get a couple more customers today while I wait for new stuff to be ready. Suppose I might as well also grab more soil. Get that on standby as well. And baggies. Oh, I forgot. Need to make a deposit. The ATM. Two bags of soil. 18 bags. No, 18, 16. We get 2 times 8. And put that into storage, as I said, ready for standby. And it's like the maximum stack is indeed 16. Okay, good to know. Clear that up. Contacts. Let's see if we can unlock potential customer. I have a second chat. Second crack at gelding. Let's try. Okay, second time lucky. Contacts. Latecomer is... Okay, I can do that. Meanwhile, picking up some trash for some quick cash. Two-thirds. No chance. Alright. I guess nothing to it. And then... being a, guess, good citizen and pick up some trash the rest of the day. %. Time to make some quick cash. What time is it in game? 6 o'clock. Alright. We can choose to wind up things up early. Then. Top it off with some water. And let nature do its course. Grab scissors. And grab soil because we're about to need that. Okay, first things first, get things ready. The next batch. tidy up after ourselves. I'd already had a trash bag. Trash bagged. And now do the menial task of packaging. Okay, we can officially declare ourselves open for business. We're 2 hours in game. Too late, so afternoon it is. In the meantime, let's see if we can get beds in the motel. Okay, we know where that is. Sauerkraut Supreme Pizzeria. Okay. Yep, now 2 potential future customers. I suppose we might as well get rid of business sorted. Maze Real Estate. Maze Real Estate. Eat shit and die. Okay. I'm sitting here going, you know what I should do? That's not the Twitch options I was hoping for, so I'm going to go to Stream Tile and go professional litter picker stimulant 2025. Yeah, let's be honest, that's what the stream is. Yeah. That's not... Did I forget to... I forgot to pick it up from my desk. Hang on. I'm dumb. The motel. In front of. Okay, unlock 2 more customers. That's a checkpoint and a half. Yeah. 76 is the fair price, so whatever, I'm not going to play too loudly. Oh, perfect, I was exactly where I just was.
Do-do-do.
75. Quick and easy. And arguably quicker and arguably easier. Just placing cash in my stash. Alright. Be behind Dan's hardware. $200 will do now. Your debt is now $10. No point tipping. Where were we? Oh yeah, trying to get two customers over there. Try again. 63%, nearly 2/3. Success. No.
Mm.
10 out of 10. And we have unlocked our new mission. And that means I'm officially out of stock. And the basketball court is basically beside where I am. Let's start the next section. You need help to manage all your customers. I need to think about recruiting a dealer. Okay. Alright. I get the sense that I'm going to need more equipment. So I'm going to make a deposit. And then go to Dan's hardware behind me. tent. Long-lasting soil that can be used to grow 2 plants before expiring. Not worth the extra cost at the moment. Fertilizer that can improve the quality of plants. Another one, again, we don't need it right now, but... Alright. Immediately cashed out. 16 baggies to go for my 8 baggies. Ah, the stack's 20. Okay. Now that ready to go. And things are ready. So we can get this harvested. And basically be in a position tomorrow to immediately start work. I better wait all be back. Nearly time for the curfew. Fine with me, honestly. Speaking of, there's the curfew now. Okay, get rid of the trimmers and the watering can and the speedy grow. And sleep. That's where moisture preserving pot, that might actually be a worthwhile upgrade. Okay. So first things first. Albert. And can do an order limit 283. And we'll probably immediately pay off the debt. Clear my dash products. Alright. Yeah, 190. Yeah. Speaking of the devil. 80% chance. XCOM rules, this actually means 20%, but that worked. Next up. Beth, who evidently likes it, like the drugs hardcore. So. Checkpoint's cleared. She's actually working in there. I'd like to purchase something. Yeah, trash bag. A banana. Get under the West Bridge. Aha. Busy, busy, busy. Okay, so. Have I bitten off more than I can chew? 6, 11. Yeah, 15. Shit. I guess time to make use of the quick rope. Leave that behind. Okay, do the other two deals first. Range. 70% grown. Well, might as well take the opportunity to throw out trash. And we'll get a replacement seed. And I'll sell a diesel as well. Let's get that instead. Banana. And trash bag. They'll be useful when needed. Under the west bridge. Okay, I know where that is. Come on, hurry up. Not gonna make it. $97, $98, $99, $100. Come on. Now I've forgotten where the barbershop is. It's up here, isn't it? Whew. Close call. Still satisfied though. So grab. Oh man. Do we have time to make a quick run to the hardware store to grab soil? It's like at this moment I realise the appeal of the longer lasting stuff. Get me some cash. Alright. Dump everything. Suppose we now can afford the long life soil. Let's experiment with some fertilizer as well. And a couple of jars. Uh-huh. Alright. Get the plan in action. Alright. I forgot about those. Mech quality stuff. Okay. There's your 60-minute warning. Okay. Guess we'll get some soil in. Probably wise to invest in some higher quality stuff to mix in with our junk. Okay. Two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 5. And then we'll just clear up after ourselves. Where the hell did that go? Might as well grab the trash bag and get that ready for... I'll probably be fine doing it now, actually. There we go. And save. And sleep. There we go, pretty good. Electric plant trimmers and a pot sprinkler. Alright, start the day with fresh supplies. And we'll take the opportunity to have the next batch ready to go. Okay. Grab our jars, as we're probably going to need them. Uh, 16 superior quality. Batch of 16 sorted. There's 5x product and I've got 4x. Okay. Yep. Grab 4 more baggies and then dead drop. Three of each? No. Notes that I have. Next to Bud's Bar. I know where that is. Keep running past it. 5. There's Bud's Bar. And there's Dan's Hardware. Number. I'll buy a stack. We'll package up the rest while we wait for the deals to become valid. I'd forgotten that we had 4 left over. $24. All right. Don't need long life story, but kinda out of space. Banana. Bud's Bar.
Huh?
3 of the good quality stuff and 1 not. Thompson Construction and Demolition behind. So that's yeah, that's behind the wall.
Huh?
You get one dud. 1, 2, 3, 4. That drop skate part, okay. That's over here. Two more. I'll be at the pizzeria, which is this way. It is this way? That's a casino. There's the barbershop. I've gone too far north. That'll be why. Not there, but there. And go around behind. Thompson Construction and Demolition. You are probably going to wait until night. Sauerkraut Supreme Pizzeria, well, we've just been there, so probably shouldn't have told her to wait, but not quite there yet. Alright. Time to make a quick deposit. Well, I'm feeling flush with cash. Very surely. Probably be best to dump most of the cash into my bank account. I like to buy a skateboard, but don't have, literally deposited away all my cash. The debt is now $20. Skateboard for $2.50. I can do that.
So, dude.
Hell yeah. I don't think this is necessarily faster in like off pavement. Where am I? I'm getting a bit lost. Okay. Right, so there's the motel, so let's talk skate park. And now I'm drawing a blank. Top Dog Car Wash. Is the skate park behind the tattoo shop? I forget. Which is wild because I was there earlier today in the stream. Oh shit, curfew in 45 minutes. And I have no idea where to deliver. Oh, this is it. I'm a dumbass.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. God damn curbs. And in. Whew. Alright, time to pick up the gardening persona. And I have I've got my hands full. Alright, time to throw the banana. I can't do anything with the banana. This has been a complete waste of inventory slot. Oh, we're gonna have things delivered. Still have 13 units left, plus whatever. I've got enough to drop off one thing. Oh, that's unfortunate. I have run out of inventory space. Well, I'll just have to deal with it in the morning. Sleep some more. Now we get more options. And unlock the deal as well. Westfield. Yeah. You know what? It's 11:30. Been 2.5 hours. I know I started late, but I think we're at the point now where I've got a pretty good idea. It's Cater. Yeah. It's like... It's a management game, but there's also the elements of the supermarket simulator, and also multiplayer for co-op antics. Yeah, I absolutely kind of understand where the popularity of this game came from. So I'm gonna wind things up here, because I'm getting a bit tired, and frankly I'm probably well overdue some sleep, because yeah. Thanks very much for watching. I'm gonna be entirely honest, I'm not sure what my plans are for the rest of the week, regarding streaming at least. We've got a busy Friday night, so no streams there, but we'll see how I feel. No promises. I'm gonna say no to tomorrow, no to Friday, and that ever. Every time I make promises about streams or weekend, I have inevitably blown them off. So yeah, just be honest and say, back Monday for more Monster Hunter Wilds. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Again, thanks very much for watching. Let's actually have a look at my page and see if I had anyone worth redirecting to. I've got at least one video, so good enough excuse for a raid. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and call a mulligan on the raid. Just wrap things up. Yeah, like, do I fancy doing a raid? Nah. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. See you again Monday for more Monster Hunter Wilds, and until then, take care. Bye bye.